Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick, we're on the Atari 2600 and we're going to be revisiting a classic maze game, one of my favourite Pac-Man clones, as to be said. This one's called Alien, published by Fox Interactive in 1982, influenced by Pac-Man as we mentioned, from NAMCO in the arcades in 1980. The movie, Ridley Scott, was in 1979, which introduced you to Ellen Ripley. Because there's a lot of aliens here, I presume it's more in the movie Aliens because, well, Alien only had one alien and the others had loads. Now the difference between this and Pac-Man is it's got random power pills as we go along here, but we've got a flamethrower which sometimes, if you're lucky, it frightens the aliens to go in the opposite direction, but if you're in close quarters it's no good. The maze stays the same, so no matter how far you progress the game stays exactly the same, but there is an interactive bit in the middle where you've got to go across some sort of, like, I don't know, some sort of streetway. Now, I do love the sounds of this. I find it very relaxing as I use my flamethrower here. 3 aliens, a pink and a blue and a yellow one. I don't think they existed in the real canon, unless David did a bit of DNA alterations that he does in the prequels. But yeah, it's a stickman. I don't think it's Ellen Ripley, unless she's had a flat haircut. It's one of the Marines that goes around in Aliens, I think, rather than Alien. Right, it's this street thing. Now, we've got to make our way all the way across without getting hit by the aliens. Oh, am I going to do this? I never do this. He's done it! Well, at least I've done that once. Well, don't expect that to happen again in the review. Now, if you had this back in the day, let me know. It's very, very basic, but it is 1982. A great alternative to the original Pac-Man. A stickman going around and killing 3 aliens. Now, it has been said before that the alien graphic looks like the alien's heading backwards because its big head always sticks out the back. Some people say the person who did the graphics coded it, did the graphics to have the big head at the back, and the person that was doing the actual game thought they was a big mouth at the front, so they might head backwards. I'm not so sure. Is it or is it not? Could be. Could be. I don't know. But anyway, let's go round and round and round we go. One of those games you could be playing it for quite some time, and I thought it's worth a revisit. Reviewed it about a couple of years ago, I think. If you own an Atari 2600, well done you, a classic machine, but if you've got it on emulation, then try and track the thing down. Check out these cool sounds. Nothing sounds quite like an Atari 2600, and let's see if I can get across here again. You never know. Oh man, yeah, I had to go then, I would have been doomed. You can only go up and down in that one, you can't go left and right. Not sure what's happened with the Alien franchise at time of recording. I like Prometheus, weren't overly pleased about Covenant, although it had some good bits in. I would like to see another movie, maybe Aliens 5 rather than another prequel. But, you know, you could get a bit of interest on it. I like the reboot there where we saw David and Elizabeth Shaw. I thought they was going to reboot Elizabeth Shaw as the new Ellen Ripley, and the first film really set that up quite well, Prometheus, and then it killed her off. It didn't progress any time at all, and it's hard to replace someone like Ripley, and having done the miracle with Liz Shaw, which you did show some affection with, well I did, they completely ditched the character. If she had been in a trilogy, I think that would have been a big hit. That character had quite some distance to go. I don't know, maybe it was contractual, maybe they couldn't get the actress. Noomi Rapace, I think, played that. But she certainly wasn't in a Pac-Man game, as far as I'm aware, unless she was Miss Pac-Man doing an acting role. Right, get this power up. The aliens go blue, much like in Pac-Man, except in the films you couldn't make the aliens go blue by picking up a power pill. Right, it was doom or nothing. No face huggers in this one, so they won't clap onto your face like an iron clamp. They will just kill you. Alright, I think we should have a few more goes. Like, there's other modes in this. What's mode 4? I think it just depicts how many lives you've got. Yeah, I think that's all it's doing. It's the same essential game each time, but we'll go for 4 lives and then we'll call it a day. Because you've pretty much seen all it has to offer, really. Cartridge from 1982. It's better than the conversion of Pac-Man that come out. I loved Miss Pac-Man too on the Atari 2600, but for me, although the mazes change colour, I think this one just shades it. If you want other maze games, Pac-Man clones, there's Junior Pac-Man 2, but being a sci-fi nut, as soon as they put the alien thing on this, I was a big fan. Didn't own it back in the day. I would have been about 8 years old. Didn't own an Atari 2600, of course. My first system was a ZX Spectrum 48K. But I am enjoying now as an adult, saving all these ones that I'm out on. A glorious back catalogue from so many systems. I think it's pretty much impossible to review all of them, and I do review quite a lot of the niche games that don't get too much interest, so if you want to check those out, then please do. Hooray! Right, let's try and get across here. Big Alien fan I am. I'm a fan of small aliens as well, but in particular big aliens, yeah. I've got them all on Blu-ray, so Covenant weren't my favourite, but I do like aspects of it. Right, come on lad. Would like to see Sigourney Weaver in another one. Not quite sure how old Sigourney Weaver is now, but if they was very careful with the script there, they could pull that off. It sounds like there's a police car going past. I don't think that's outside, I think that's in the game. But I know it's in the game. As we collect these full stops of doom, like Ellen Ripley and Newt did. It's just the drones, the Queen Mother won't turn up at all. Wasn't a sequel to this, but I would have liked there to have been. I'm sure this was licensed from the movie Alien, because the boxwork steals the same boxwork from the poster of Alien. Right, can we get across? Look, loads coming back. They're coming through the wall. No, I think that's a bit luck, that. I think you've got to go quite early. If you don't go early, you pretty much had it. It's Doomsville. Whoops. Oh, man. Right, let's keep an eye on the clock, because I could quite easily be playing this half an hour, and I appreciate a half an hour review of such a basic game probably won't be the best entertainment in the world, but if you're still there, then thank you. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. We review so many games, and live streams go up quite regularly as well, which is great fun. It's not about expert gameplay, as I always say, it's just about de-stressing as well. Well, mainly de-stressing. Reliving those times. You're around a friend's house, the gameplay might not be great, but you look at your friend and think, they're hopeless, I'm sure I'm better than them. Right. Let's go across here. If you wait too long, you die anyway, which might happen here. Trying to find the ideal gap. No, and I didn't. They hit you by the merest of pixels and you're dead. Right, Alien Isolation is probably the most advanced Alien game I've played. Had it on the PlayStation 3, although it did come out on the PlayStation 4, and there's a VR version of it as well, if you want to be extra super scared. Don't know if you do want to be extra super scared, you might be. Right, come on lad, get moving. Get moving, sir. Oh man, he's got bashed. Right, so sometimes it's pink pills, sometimes it's blue pills. I think that's I don't know whether it's some kind of colour clash, but that was only sort of like evident on the ZX Spectrum mainly. It looks like when the ghosts, well, I say the ghosts, the aliens go over the pills, they do change colour ever so slightly. So I did this once, but now I'm finding it absolutely impossible. I don't think I should have put it on maximum lives. This is going on forever. You don't lose a life crossing that sort of like roadway, it seems. But it would have been nice for the maze to at least change colours at some point. That wouldn't have been very hard to do. Or like maybe a red maze, a yellow maze. Yeah, there we go. Amazing. Same, I haven't been paying strictly attention, but it's the same design each time, isn't it? The maze isn't even changing in shape. This is the bit where you say, yeah, Nick, it's changed massively in shape. No, it's the same. Is it? No, it's the same. He's done it again. Oops, he's dead. See, a bit of deja vu. Yeah, it's definitely the same maze. Ghosts aren't increasing in... Is it going a bit quicker? Might be my imagination, I think. Just my imagination running away with me. They should make a song like that. Right, boof. Right, I might have to kill this colonial marine at some point. Easy for you to say, Nick. Boof. Revisited. Check out the Atari 2600 playlist, you will see other games. Did do the occasional, it's not a regular thing, do the occasional live stream Atari 2600. If you want to go on the channel on the search, put Atari 2600 live stream, it will show you. I've done about 3 or 4, I think. Boop. Lasts about an hour and a half. Anyway, let's go round and round and round. Let's go round again. Right, a pink alien, a grey alien, and a light blue alien this time. Oh, it's turned yellow. It was grey and it turned yellow. What's the thinking behind that? Maybe it's a chameleon alien. Could be in the next prequel Alien film. If the next 8 Alien films come out and you're watching this, let me know. What was it like? I do try to check the old comments on a lot of these. So yes. You might be watching this in the year 2085, and there's loads of aliens, or no one can remember aliens, or you might be living on Mars or something. Comment below, be the first person to comment from Mars. I've got no way of checking it, so you could be anywhere. You might be on Titan, you big bibber. Oh, man. Oh man, caravan. Right, so this guy's a good runner. His gun's sometimes effective, often it isn't. I think if you do it too close to the alien, it's going to ignore you and just walk into fire and then chomp you. But now we're sort of fine. He's not telling us how many mazes we complete as well. A counter would have been good. I'm nitpicking now what is quite a solid game for the era 82. As I say, much better than the PACMAN conversion round about the same time, which is very lazily done, really. And it's like rectangular pills. I think this is one of the few ones where they're actually dots rather than big rectangular things, which is nice to see. Moves very fast too, doesn't it? Moves very fast. But it's the sounds, as I say before, is the thing that sells it for me massively. I need to see Alien again. I say that about a lot of films as soon as I've reviewed something similar. I just not got time to watch them all. Unless I have a week where I put no videos up, but we don't want that, do we? Nick, you got to put up as much as you possibly can. That's what people want. Please subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to help the channel grow in the algorithm and help me continue, there's memberships as well. We get a video showing you what, in the members section, what videos are going up the following week. As I say, it helps me continue. Starts from as little as $1.99, so if you're not going to miss it, not a great heap of money for the content that goes up there, please consider doing so. You hit the join button to tell you a bit about it without you committing yourself straight away. So thank you, have a look at that. But having said that, all the videos will always be free, the gameplay ones, they're all about ease and stress. Hopefully they're doing their job as intended. Hurrah! Right, oh man. You can have a bit of a binge watch as well if you're having a bit of a bad day. Pick your system or dart between all of them. There's loads of this stuff now. It'll take you absolutely months to watch every single one. If you have watched every single one from start to finish, well done you. Comment below. I expect this makes you gone quite insane. Insane in the membrane, as Cypress Hill would have sung. 8-bit magic. It is going slightly faster, isn't it, as we progress. Not sure how fast it can go. Maybe to a ludicrous speed. I might have to. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to kill this bloke on purpose in a moment. Can't tell you much more about the game. You pretty much know if you want to track it down or not at this stage. Go. Not yet. I'm going to run out of time here. Yeah, he ran out of time and he died. Yeah, so let's kill this fellow off then in Alien. So I hope you liked having a look at that game. I loved it as maze games go. It's pretty basic. You need your nostalgia goggles on to get the most of it. So that was Alien on the Atari 2600, published by Fox Interactive in 82, based on PACMAN from the arcades from NAMCO in 1980, loosely, and also the movie by Ridley Scott in 1979. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, or any memories you'd like to share about Aliens, then by all means put it in the comment section below. I love reading your comments, and it creates a bit of conversation as well. Until next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.